Alright, what's up guys? So here we are. I'm getting ready to start my prep. I'm about 20 weeks out right now. Getting ready for another competition. So this time I want to bring y'all along for my prep, my workouts that I'm doing, my nutrition that I'm doing, and just kind of let y'all see, how I get ready for my shows. So today we have back and shoulders. I'm changing up my style a little bit this time. Last time I did more low volume training. I started with high volume and then I switched to low volume during my prep, and it worked pretty good, but I just want to switch it up this time and just kind of see what works best for my body. So I'm going to stick with high volume all the way through my prep this time and see how my body reacts to it. So of course, always back days, I always start out with pull-ups. So I'm gonna warm up with some pull-ups, just about 4 or 5 sets to failure, and then we're gonna get into the workout. All right, now I like using the assisted pull-ups just because I can focus on my form better and really focus on just contracting with my back and hitting my lower lats, whereas like a regular pull-up, I can do a lot of those, but you kind of, as you get tired, you start using more momentum. So this makes me focus just on using my back to pull myself up and really get a good contraction all the way through. Alright, so the first one we're gonna start out with, first exercise for back, it's gonna be lat pull downs. Like I said, my lower lat are, I wouldn't say the weakest part, but the most underdeveloped part on my body, as far as back wise. So I wanna hit those first. You always wanna hit your weakest part first because it's the freshest in the workout. So I'm gonna hit lat pull down first, really focusing on using my lower lats to pull down. And also I'm gonna do very minimal rest. Not really focusing on heavy weight, just focusing on the movement and focusing on getting a lot of volume in there and getting a good pump in. So one of the keys, you wanna make sure when you pull down, you're pulling straight down to the front. That's gonna contract your lats. A lot of people back, they pull this way, and it's more hitting your rear delt. There's more of a row movement. Whenever you pull down, you wanna make sure you pull straight down and then go straight back up. Really make sure that you're contracting your scapula and then releasing it, letting it rotate all the way up, contracting again, pulling down to your chest. And that's really gonna hit your lower lats the most efficient, is what I found out. Another thing is people tend to go really wide whenever they're doing lat pull downs. I don't know why, because if you think about it, the wider you go, the less motion that you have, the less range of motion you have. Whereas if you go more narrow, I can pull deeper and hit more of my back. So I like to go with more of a neutral grip. I don't go way out here because, it limits your range of motion. Whereas if you come right here and pull down, you're able to contract your whole back instead of coming wide and then have a limited range of motion. As you can tell, I'm not going heavy. I'm not going heavy at all. 150 pounds and I'm already like, my back is already getting fatigued. You know, you really want to focus on the quality, not the quantity. The quality of the movement is what's really gonna help you build muscle. You know, I could easily lift 300 pounds on the lat pull, but is the movement gonna be effective? Probably not. Whereas if I have that weight, I can really focus on the contraction and build mind-muscle connection, and that's what's gonna build muscle tissue. Now, about to go to bent over rows. I'll alternate which ones I'll do. I really like dumbbells just because I like hitting the movement unilaterally, you know, hitting the movement separate for each arm. But I'll rotate between this, doing a barbell, and doing T-bar rows. Today I really feel like just, you know, hitting old school dumbbell rows, so that's what I'm gonna do today. So for this, I'm also gonna use straps. I know a lot of people out there, they're like, oh, straps, you know, that's cheating. You can't use straps. Like I said, I'm trying to be a bodybuilder, not a professional strongman or weightlifter. So I just want to be the most effective at the movement. My hands give out way before my back does. My grip gives out. So to combat that, I use straps. So that way I can make sure I'm focusing on my back. I'm just mainly concerned with, you know, trying to hit my back and work my back to its utmost potential, I guess you could say. So I'm utilizing straps. All right, so another key thing is whenever I'm lifting, I like to keep my leg that I'm lifting on, keep that planted. That way I have stability. I used to do it the other way, like stagger my legs with the way that I'm pulling, but I noticed that you really want to have a good foundation on the side that you're pulling on. So it doesn't really make sense for this to be your plant leg and you're pulling this way, because it kind of throws you off balance. Like I said, I'm trying to make the movement more effective and engage my back more. So if I'm stronger this way, pulling, then why would I switch my legs this way and I'm weaker? So you just kind of think about that. Some people, they're stronger when they pull, you know, with their opposite leg planted. Me, I like to pull on the same side because I'm stronger, I feel more stable, and I'm able to just isolate my back. All right, so this is the last set. So I'm gonna try to crank up the intensity on this one. I'm gonna hit my regular, hitting around 8 to 9 reps. And then I'm gonna finish it off with double arm, kind of like a superset of the dumbbells. So I'm gonna go straight from this to both arms at the same time, dumbbell rows, just to kind of bring up the intensity and really finish off the row movement. so done with back. Now we're going on to shoulders. My shoulders are a strong point of my physique, so I don't really lift heavy on my shoulders, and I don't really do a lot of volume on my shoulders because my shoulders will grow faster than anything else on my body. So today I'm just gonna do a few sets on shoulders just to kind of, you know, keep some muscle fullness in them, get a good pump, and then that's it. So I'm gonna start off with some overhead press, really working on pumping some blood into my shoulders. All right, so when it comes to lateral raises, I really cut the rest time down on these. Most of the time, I'll go just back to back to back, or I'll superset it with like rear delts. Today, I'm just gonna go back to back to back, and then do rear delts afterwards. And also, thing to remember whenever you're doing lateral raises is you really wanna act like that you're trying to put your fist into the wall furthest away from you. So that's really gonna activate your full side delt. A lot of people like to keep a bend in their arm, which isn't really recruiting all the muscle fibers. Because if you think about it, the further something is away from your body, the more strain, you know, that it puts on that muscle. Whereas the closer that you lift, the easier you're lifting, which means the more other muscle fibers that you're, you know, bringing into play. So if you're building or bending your arm, you know, you're bringing in your forearm into the equation, you know, your tricep into the equation whenever you're pulling up. Whereas if you try to act like you're trying to punch or reach the wall furthest from you, you're really focusing on straightening out your arm and just hitting in your side delt. Alright, so as you notice, whenever I'm doing lateral raises, I also like to work in between this motion and this right here, these ranges right here, just to keep constant tension on my side delt. And you'll notice a difference where it's like, if you bring it down and rest on your side, you're kind of taking, you know, that half second to a second rest. So you're not really able to really fatigue the muscle as effectively. Whereas if you keep it in between this range right here, you always have constant tension on your side delt. And a lot of people, you know, they try to bring it all the way up here. It's not necessary. It's just gonna cause more stress on your rotator's cuff. You don't want that. So right here, about shoulder levels, is how you need to go. So now I'm gonna go to my last shoulder exercise. So I'm gonna superset cable upright rows and rear delt exercise. A lot of people like to do face pulls, or they like to do, you know, the reverse pec deck. And I did do it that way until kind of did some research, you know, on the mechanics of really hitting your rear delt. And one of the things that I really found is if you grab a cable and you instead pull straight down, you can feel your rear delt a lot more, and it's a way better ankle. Whereas if you're going straight, it's easy to really just hit your traps and completely neglect your rear delts. A lot of people, they try to go heavy with that movement anyways, and they really just end up hitting their traps. Whereas with this it's hard to go heavyweight. You can't go heavy and do this movement. So it really focuses on hitting your rear delt. So for those of y'all out there that are having trouble hitting your rear delt, I added this exercise into my last prep, and it really made a difference in, you know, my back development, especially my rear delt. So just give this a try if you're having trouble really feeling that rear delt whenever you're trying to hit it. Alright, so that concludes back and shoulders. About to hit 20 minutes of cardio and then call it a night. I'm starting my diet a lot earlier this time, about 2 months earlier than what I did for my last prep, because I'm really trying to bring a really conditioned look this time. I feel like my conditioning was slacking on my last competition, and so I'm really trying to come in just really shredded this time and bring in a really complete physique. And so thank you guys for sticking, you know, with me, for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.